be an adventure. Allie, where are we going?
We're going to the Thai store.
So a typical day for Allie and I, generally try to get as much time with the team as possible, kind of understanding the culture that they've built, how much they have to do in their day, you know, just team dynamics. How is everybody getting along? Like today we started the things we call one-on-ones, basically a chance just to sit down with all the staff. Allie left me. Just a chance to sit down with all the students and hear from their perspective. And then we kind of come up with a game plan of like what they could do to take their whole outreach to the next level. But then we kind of have times when like they're preparing to teach English where we don't have anything to do. It's time for a little adventure for us.
The store is really fun because you can get literally fake anything. What you doing, John Meyer?
Just reliving old dreams. I was here 10 years ago with Trevor, and right before we left on our big trip, my friend Brian, he's like, well, what if all the places you go see, you take a push-up picture?
Okay, Emelina, can you tell me that story?
Yeah, I'm teaching English at YDC, and I gave them homework. I want them to tell me what they think is beautiful by a person. They were all telling me that beautiful, you have to make makeup, you have to be thin, you have to work at morning and night, you have to do all this stuff to be beautiful. And it really broke my heart. I was sitting there reading the homework and I seriously cried, and my heart just got really sad. So I shared what I think was beautiful by a person, and I told them about what God sees, what He like made me to be, and what He made the students to be. And they were all saying that they were just sitting there and they were like, I saw that they got touched by something. Heard a new story of what beautiful really is.
Tell me about the time you ate a frog.
That was the worst nightmare of my life. I think I got sicker than I have been in a long time.
Nicole just informed me that during teacher training, they actually tell you how to erase a whiteboard. Why? Nicole, tell us why.
Because you write side to side, your butt shakes, and then the students laugh.
Okay, so we're gonna get a demonstration from Isaac. Okay.
The correct way.
Yep.
The wrong way.
Yeah, it's real.
Never again will I go side to side.
I know, I saw that.
I want to talk about my tuk-tuk driver, Mr. Sylvan. He was so nice, and he was telling us a story. You know, he grew up in the villages, only made it through 3rd grade. And he was telling us he was so proud because his daughter now is in 5th grade. And I guess an Australian family he was taking around, you know, heard about his family and said, what does your daughter need to go to school? And it was $300 a month. And so they paid it all for like the next 3 years so she could go to school. And he's like beaming, so proud because, you know, she's made it farther than him in life. But he was so nice, and I got to give him my Bible, and I told him, you can remember me, you know, this is the book of John and then Mark. These are stories about Jesus, and just got to pray for him. So everybody pray for Mr. Sylvan, and if you want to really bless him, go to TripAdvisor and just say, hey, I've heard this guy comes highly recommended, and leave him a nice review.
Some of you may not know this, but in Kona, John Mark Dyer is known as a bit of a workaholic. We always find him sitting behind this one desk in the office, and he's pretty much known around the entire campus for never leaving. So now we're here in Cambodia. We just got here like an hour ago, and he has already found a desk to sit at. Hey, what are you doing?
found my people. This is my DTS office in Cambodia. They're working, I'm working. Feels like home.
You are literally the worst.
So hot last night. I don't know how this team does it. I got up 3 times last night to douse myself in water. I didn't get to fall asleep till 3:30, but I did get to listen to a pretty interesting podcast. Got really into them a year ago.
Get on it. Done. It's star time.
Such fascinating storytelling. But last night I was listening to This American Life. I think it's episode 614, all about Vladimir Putin. Highly recommended. I'll put the link.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's just starting to thunder.